heard you guys like comedy. And I heard you guys like character bits. Sorry, a little change of plans. I saw that dweeb Brian out there practicing his set, and so I beat him up and I took his spot. That's right, ladies. A true stud is at the starting gate. I'm famous horse comedian Andrew Dice Neigh. In the 80s, I was the undisputed heavyweight king of offensive, in-your-face equestrian comedy. And now that it's 2025, I look around and I think it's time to mount my comeback. For those of you who don't know who I am, let me tell you a little bit of something about myself. I'm built sturdy like a sawhorse. I can't be tamed like a wild horse. I got more grass than a high horse. I get more gymnast than a pommel horse. I'm always ready to play like a rocking horse. I like to ride my stick like a hobby horse. I pack a big surprise like a dark horse. Beat it up all night like a dead horse. We'll go all night like a workhorse. You'll have trouble walking later like a Charlie horse. And no, I don't wear a condom because I ain't no Trojan horse, you hear? All right, now you know a little something about me. Let's talk about me. On the way on the stage tonight, Emily told me to break a leg. She told me to break a leg. I mean, can you believe this chick? I mean, unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. You guys don't mind if I have a little grass, do you? Yeah, it seems like a pretty cool place. I figured you guys would know. Not everybody's cool like you guys, though. I was on a plane the other day, and this broad tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Excuse me, sir, excuse me, you can't have that on the plane. You can't have that on the plane." And you know me, I try to keep things calm, right? I didn't want to stir up any trouble. So I figured I'd diffuse the situation. I turned around and said, "Hey, yo, bitch." If you didn't want to sit behind a horse, you shouldn't have bought a ticket for coach. And then I did what I do on every flight, you know. I banged the stewardess, right? Took her to the Mile High Club. And then afterwards, she started, obsessing about me. I think she caught feelings for me, She got that hay fever. Started following me on Instagram, became part of my cult following. She slid into my DM, said she wanted to be my main bitch. But anyway, that's just what life's like being the dice horse, It's because I walk out of the house every day wearing 4 horseshoes, which means I'm always getting lucky. You guys like poetry?
Yeah!
Good. I'm not just a one-trick pony. I do stand-up comedy and I do poetry. Which means, when it comes to poetry, this horse is the GOAT. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey, when along came a stallion who was hung like a medallion, and they went and had a roll in the hay. Old Mother Goose, you remember her? I bucked her. Yeah. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. But this king's horse wasn't going to help that nerd, because I was too busy making Miss Dumpty part of my herd. Wow! You get it? I'm a misogynist. Now I'm a horse. There once was an old lady who lived in a shoe. Her house was falling apart and she needed some glue. And I said, "Hey, yo, what are you looking at me for? Don't forget about it. Don't get any crazy ideas." Mary, Mary, quite contrary, went cruising for some action on the prairie. We'll go near that crazy broad I would not dare, because that Mary was a horse of the evening, a real nightmare. I did see her down at the strip club, though. She does have some pretty good moves on the old gallop ball. I'll give her that. Clickety-clackety-clock. If you don't like these poems, you can suck my horse. You know what? I'll let you guys finish that one. I gotta get on up out of here. Just remember, when you're retelling these jokes tomorrow at the water trough to your coworkers, you'll tell them you heard them straight from the horse's mouth. I'm Andrew Dice Neigh. You've been stuck.
time.